They jump out of helicopters. They run toward gunfire. They launch into action before the order is even finished. If there's a military mission requiring speed, precision, and total fearlessness, the Belgian Malinois is already packed and ready. This isn't just a dog. It's a weapon with a heartbeat. A four-legged soldier bred for pressure and trained for chaos. That's why the military picks it. Not because it's friendly, not because it's cute, but because it's engineered to perform when everything around it falls apart. And if you think you can bring that same dog into your suburban home and expect it to act like a golden retriever, you're in for a rude awakening. People say, but they're so smart. Yes, too smart. So smart they get bored within minutes. So smart they outthink first-time owners without breaking a sweat. They say, I want a loyal dog. But loyalty without structure becomes obsession, possessiveness, and eventually, instability. They say, it'll protect my family. But what happens when that protection gets aimed at your family? The military doesn't pick the Malinois because it's easy. They pick it because it's intense. It can scale walls, hunt explosives, and take down threats without hesitation. And it doesn't need time to warm up. It's ready the moment its paws hit the ground. It's not a family companion by default. It's a precision instrument. And it doesn't come with a switch to turn that intensity off. Handlers don't just own Malinois. They train them every day. They build routines that stretch mental focus. They guide the dog through drills, tracking, biting, scent detection, discipline. Because they know what you don't. That this dog doesn't chill. It calculates. It scans. It watches you. And if you're unsure for even a second, it decides for you. At home, that looks like hypervigilance. Barking at every sound. Guarding doorways. Fixating on objects, people, energy. At first, it's impressive. Then it's overwhelming. Then it's out of control. And that's where most civilian owners fail. Because this dog doesn't just need exercise. It needs mission, order, control. Not 1 hour a day, every moment, every movement, every decision. It's not a pet. It's a co-pilot in a machine that never stops running. You think toys and treats will do it? They won't. You think love is enough? It isn't. This dog respects clarity, calm strength, fair rules, and it doesn't forgive emotional inconsistency. The Malinois doesn't need affection to feel secure. It needs boundaries. It doesn't want to cuddle. It wants to work. If you don't give it a job, it creates one. And that job might be guarding your child's bedroom, or deciding that every guest is a threat, or policing your home based on its own criteria. The military understands that. They build a system before the dog breaks down. Do you have a system? Do you have the lifestyle that can support that level of drive? Can you work the dog physically, mentally, emotionally, every day? If the answer is no, you're not ready. This breed isn't for the unprepared. It's for the disciplined, the focused, the calm under pressure. You don't rise to the level of the dog. The dog drops to the level of your leadership. And if your leadership is scattered, anxious, reactive, that's what your Malinois becomes. And once it spirals, it doesn't spiral small. It bites. It runs. It obsesses. It controls. And suddenly, your house doesn't feel like your own anymore. Because this dog has taken over. Military handlers earn their Malinois' respect through clarity, through repetition, through unwavering calm. It's not dominance. It's direction. That's what civilians don't provide. So the dog improvises. And improvisation in a Malinois becomes destruction. People see the military clips. The parachute jumps. The door breaches. The enemy takedowns. But they don't see the handler's hours of silent repetition. The corrections given at the perfect time. The emotional control required to keep the dog from tipping into chaos. They don't see the trust built under pressure. The kind that says, I'll go through fire with you because I believe in how you lead me. Do you have that in you? Do you want a challenge that tests you every single day? Do you want a dog that forces you to evolve or be left behind? Because that's what the Malinois is. A biological mirror for your structure, your discipline, your confidence. And when those things slip, the dog doesn't. It doubles down, takes over, protects without permission, and pushes you out of the way. That's why the military chooses the Malinois. Not because it's stable by nature, but because it thrives under the right handler. Why shouldn't you? Because the truth is, you're probably not that handler. This dog doesn't wait for you to become a leader. It exposes whether you already are, and most people aren't. So here's the hard truth. The Belgian Malinois isn't a pet you grow into, it's a weapon you must be ready to control from day one. The military doesn't raise them gently. They raise them with intention, with grit, with laser-sharp structure. And if you don't bring that same level of clarity into your home, you're not rescuing a dog. You're inviting chaos into your life. This breed will challenge you mentally, physically, emotionally. It will force you to become someone better, or it will overwhelm you. There's no in between. So if you're thinking about getting one, ask yourself one question. Do you want a loyal companion? Or are you just attracted to the image of power? Because this dog doesn't care about your fantasy. It cares about your ability to lead. And if you can't, don't bring it home. Watch our next video. You think you're ready for a Malinois? Watch this first. This isn't about fear, it's about responsibility. And this next video will show you what happens when people don't listen.